Recording. Okay, you guys have been learning about inequalities, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you already know what this sign represents, right?
Yes.
What is that? What is this?
Less than or equal to, greater than or equal to.
What is this?
Greater than or equal to.
Okay.
Not equal.
Okay. We're going to do a warm-up activity, and it's just to get your blood flowing, and also it's going to teach you how to listen, because we're going to have different instructions. They'll need you to listen and read it carefully, right? And then just to check that we know our sides, if it's to the left or to the right, and things like that, okay? So we're only going to do the greater than, less than, equal to, or not equal to, okay? So everyone's going to need to stand up. Okay, if it's less than, what side do you think you'll go to?
Left.
That's right. If it's greater than, what side do you think you'll go to?
Left.
Okay. If it's equal to, I'm going to make you jump. Not equal to, you're going to sit down in your seat, okay? And I'm not going to write the sign. I'm just going to personally say it to see if you know your side, left to right, and if you know if it's equal to or greater than, okay? It's just to get you moving, okay? Less than. Everybody can move to the same side. Greater than. Equal to. Not equal to. So get that, okay? So I'm just slow to let you see, okay, how it's going to go, okay? Stand back up. Less than. Greater than. Equal to. Not equal to. Less than. Greater than. Equal to. Not equal to. Equal to. See? Well, I'm saying that each and every one of you know which direction to go, okay? So let's just get your blood flowing and know that you know your direction, okay? Do you have your pencils out?
Yes.
I'm going to go over a few with you to make sure we know what we're doing, right? You guys see this? Okay, this one, I don't know if they went through this yet. So we're going to start with example 4. Okay, I want one person to read this for me.
X greater than or equal to negative 3.
Okay, x is greater than or equal to the negative 3. Okay, are we going to include 3 or are we not going to include 3? Is it going to be open or closed?
Closed.
Am I going to go to the left or to the right?
Right.
Okay. This one is x is less than or equal to negative 3. I'm going to find my negative 3, and I'm going to include it, and I'm going to send it to the right or to the left.
Left.
Okay. Let's try one more. We're going to do x is greater than 2. How would I do that? Let's find someone new.
You put a closed in dot on the 2, and then you go to the right.
That's correct. Okay, well, I'm going to tell you about something different now. We're going to pretend I have flip-flops, but I have one. Okay, you want to demonstrate the flip-flop on? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Everyone see his shoes? Okay, switch them. Okay, you're gonna try to walk in it. Now you see his feet. Which way are they going? The opposite way, right? And it's kind of funny looking, right? Okay. The reason I wanted to show you the example of a flip flop, when you have your shoes on the wrong feet, you have to switch them around and put it on the right feet, right? That means it's a correct order that you need to put your shoes on every day. It's a correct way and a correct order. So just like, okay, thank you. So just like the inequalities, just like the inequalities, it's a certain way that you have to write it. And the variable has to be on what side, do you think? Left. The variable always has to be on the left. Let's see. I have some flip-flops pictures. Oh, wow. They're cute, aren't they? Okay. If you have to flip-flop the side of the inequality, you must also flip-flop the inequality symbol. Okay? How about if I have, well, tell me, what is a variable? It's a letter. Do it always have to be X?
No.
No, it can be any letter. It's just a number that you don't know yet. Okay? What's the inequality symbol? We just went over that.
It can be either less than or greater than or equal to.
That's correct. What is a constant?
It's
Any number. Okay. And what I'm trying to tell you that the order matters, just like we did on the flip flop. The way you put on your shoes, it matters. Okay. So how about if I had a 7 is greater than H? Yeah, H. What do I have to do? We're going to flip flop it. How would I flip flop it?
They can't see.
And it needs to be darker, huh? To flip-flop it, we'll have to put the letter on the other side.
And you have to change the symbol.
Yes, and we'll change the symbol. So less than, and we're going to put 7. Can y'all see that? Is it coming up clear? Okay. Is this saying the same thing as that one? Because the mouth is still open towards the 7, and is the mouth open towards the 7 here? Yes. So it's the same thing. Even though you flip-flop it, it's the same thing. But you just have to have your variable on your left-hand side so that when you get ready to put it on the line graph, we'll know which way it goes, the correct way it goes, okay? I have an activity that I'm going to do with you guys. I actually have 2 activities, but this is one of them. We have a table. Does someone like to pass the table? Could you move to this table here, Courtney? I know, but we're going to try hard.
Really hard.
Try. Okay, these are life situations, okay? Tell me. Okay, children that are 3 or younger eat free at Golden Corral on Monday nights. Okay, inside of your baggies are different options that you can choose from. And you can choose the correct answer and hold it up. Okay, if you think it represents this life problem here. I'm going to reread it for you. It says, children that are 3 or younger eat free at Golden Corral on Monday night. we're going to wait till every group has their test. And do you remember earlier when we did that exercise when I said sometimes you have to listen and look at the words of the problem. Sometimes it tells you exactly what you need to do. So that's all we did that exercise. Okay. I'm calling one person. Okay. Here's back. Tell me what did you have?
X greater than or equal to 3.
Greater than or equal to 3. Do we all agree with him?
Yes.
Okay, what is the key word in here to let us know that it's going to be greater than?
Or younger.
Or younger. We're going to draw a number line. And we're going to go 0, 1, 2, 3. Can you guys see this here? It's kind of hard. Okay. And it's going to be greater than or equal to. How do we know that? Because it says
younger. It has to be younger.
no, how will we know if 3 is included?
The
3 or. Okay, so we're going to go to 3. Are we going to have a closed circle or open circle? Which direction are we going to go in?
Right.
We're going to let this go. Oh, you're right. You're right. It says younger, so we are going to go to the left there.
Would be X is less than X is less than
Here we go. That's better. X is less than or equal to 3. Let's try another one. In fewer than 3 years, Mrs. Sarlis will be retiring from teaching. Okay. Do everyone have theirs up? Okay, how will we write that?
X less than 3.
Does everyone agree with him? Would it be open or closed?
Open.
Would it go to the left or to the right? Kylie's new personal record for 1 mile time is under than 8 minutes. Okay. How will we write that?
X less than 8.
Why wouldn't it be equal to?
Because is less than 8. Less than under 8. That's right. It didn't say that.
If it's under 8, so you know that it's going to be less than 8.
Can you guys see that?
Okay. we're going to have 8, or we're going to go to the left or to the right.
Right. I mean left.
We're going to go to the left. Is it going to be open or closed?
Open.
Okay. We're going to do one more. Someone read this for me.
After failing his last science test, Kennedy has agreed to spend at least an extra 3 hours studying each week.
Okay. Okay. How will we write this?
X greater than or equal to 3.
That's correct. How will we draw it on our graph?
Closer to the right.
That's right. Can you see that? Okay. Do we understand the term flip-flop? Okay. Let's do an example flip-flop one more, okay? What will we do here?
Flip it. That would be X. Let's say.
Are those the same thing? Okay. I'm going to put my picture back up here because I have to do one more thing for me. I have to do this here. I need one person to help me pass this out, please. Give everyone a book here. And in this book, do we have our get over and get some colors on that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Does everybody have one?
Okay, does everyone have a book? On this book, I want you to pretend that we have a new student coming in. And you have to tell the student what we're learning now. And you have to draw and write at least 2 sentences to tell that person what we're doing in this class. But you have to make a book, and it's an animation book. So you have to draw whatever you're trying to say. And at the end, we're going to get a person to come up, and you get to show the class your book. Okay? So just draw it like I have the flip-flop. For the flip-flop symbol, you can use the flip-flop, and then you can write a sentence or 2 about it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then if it's less than, greater than, equal to, you can even write a scenario. Do you understand? Okay. Okay, go ahead and start.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're not mine. No. Are you talking? When? This morning?
even if it's a small picture, just draw a little picture so people can understand and see. Even if it's a stick figure.
Can we use a pen to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to do the actual photo. It's right to the miniature on it. It's inside the book.
Okay.
And you don't have to be an artist. It's okay. Are we almost finished? Okay. As I come to you, I want you to stand up and show your friends what you have, okay? And then you can tell them about your picture. Let's start here.
Basically, if the variable is on the right, you need to flip it to the left. This means greater than, this means less than, this means greater than or equal to, this means less than or equal to, and this means equal. The end.
Okay. You have drawing on there?
Yes, that is wrong.
Okay, it's good. You can show me your drawing, you're not drawing. Show your friend.
Sure.
Alright, show me.
If the x and y is greater than or equal
Okay, and you did the meaning to all of them. Okay, you drew a picture for them. Okay, good.
Miss Collins, the bell's gonna ring in less than a minute.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, well, you can keep your mini books if it helps you to review.
That's yours.
Okay, go ahead and quietly line up.
I'm guessing that's
Don't forget your homework.
My